合いびきでは
そんなわけがあるかバカらしい。しかしあの方が席を外されて2時間。
Well, it's not currently impossible, but
進展はない。せめて主催がこの場をお開きにしてくれたら。
why would he when he might be the one behind it?
師匠、相変わらず何件か。
You really reckon at his hunting party? Oh yes, let us continue this little moment. Something's rising? Wait, sorry. Mama, where's your head? Well, I didn't know you were going to. Wait, this was how you were gonna tell her. I love how she just has to like double, triple check. No, but this wasn't quite how I thought he was going to tell her. This was more like showing, feeling, and telling. Crush the frog? It's really, you said yourself, it's a little too big to be a frog. Your words, not mine. Sweetie, why would a frog inanimately be there? You tell me. You're the apothecary. Hey, at least Malva's calling you big rather than small. Well, what do you want her to do with her hand after touching the very big frog? Mama, come on, he wants to open up to you with his biggest like secret. Sir, you're not. Where's your hand going? What is this? You can't kick a prince. Nah, he wouldn't. Doggo! This was not the time to come. No! I love how Mom's like, you're such a good boy. Thank you. Rihaku's probably one of the best people to meet. Sorry, I'm like thinking about what just happened. Are we not going to talk about that? Would it be better to check the forest? Can't the doggo smell gunpowder? If he can sniff out rabbits, I'm sure he can sniff out. Well, yeah, you called us frog slimy and then you didn't bother listening to him. I get that Mama doesn't want to put herself in a dangerous position. The more she knows, the more dangerous it is. I'm sorry, what was that now? Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. This is just so awkward. At least Mama said his frog is impressive. Who are you? Oh, okay. Because they were hiding the face, I was like, what's going on? Interesting, so they sent Rihaku to actually bring a piece of the bloody robe. Why? Trust me. Dogs know it. Yeah. Dogs know when they smell one. Wait, but there was no further shot. I mean, arrow shot. It was all gun.
川辺で発見したものと同じ矢です。知らない。何かの間違いだ。
What are we playing here?
あなたの矢が主の公園の動揺は本物に見える。部下たちの様子にも違和感はない。
This is all set up because we know that no arrows were fired. They've been like laying it all out.
わかった。しっかりと森の中を探せ。
There was someone that looked a little bit uncomfortable when we said we're searching the forest. Ah, okay, so this was to all lead up to searching the forest for the one to go dig out. Yes. Follow the one that's most suspicious, and they shall lead you to it. Oh, it looks like Mamori. I know the location. Good doggo. So the hints were already there for when they may. We have to look after the dog. Smart doggo. Oh my god, is he gonna take a wee on him? Fair enough. He's such a good doggo. Yeah, why the bait? I guess so they have. But link it to the true mastermind. We know that they're just the servants. What's with the slow-mo there?
表向きは覆面のお方の気まぐれということで処理された。
Master.
その宴で、とある艦の一派が消えたことは周知の事実だ。今後あの者たちが表舞台に出ることは。
Well, yeah, they just went for an assassination attempt at the prince.
何かあったのかお疲れのご様子だった。だが、
I'm pretty sure he's more tired because of a certain frog incident. Angry the Empress? Haven't heard of that, have we?
いい月見酒ですよ。にはマーの家のものとして扱われる。そういうことになっている。
ご尊顔にひどい火傷の跡があるとの噂。今宵も部屋に引きこもっていると聞きますし。
Little do you know.
心配でしょう。あれが東宮とは。
Have that as the crown prince.
あれか。東宮への敬いはどこにもない。
So they know he's the crown prince, but
先の巫女様の崩御以来、誰
すなわち帝の弟君が行為を継ぐにふさわしい人物であるか。
Emperor's younger brother.
ジン様はシャオマオに真実を伝えられ
I mean, they got up to something else, but no.
今後起こりうる問題に対処するために使える手は多い方がいい。
Ooh, you guys are plotting something big, aren't you?
今回もまた気持ちの悪い幕引き。
異国のものだ。おそらく裁縫
From
の
the
最
west.
新型だろう。
裁縫か。鏡合わせの絵を目論んでいたか。
Okay, after
それとも。
Up to something a little bit
今
more.
日の連中が何か吐いてくれたらいいけど。
少しいいか。
なぜここに宴に出て
Let
たんじゃ
him
ないの
talk.
か。
Listen, I know she doesn't want to put herself at risk, but like, you're a part of this. And I feel like if Jinshin
開けなくていい。随分と驚かせてしまって悪かった。
wants to open up, that's pretty big as well. But at the same time, just because someone opens up doesn't mean she has to accept it.
気にしてジンさん
Oh,
は
this is such an
何を
awkward
考え
little...
ているんだろうが仕事が終わるまで放置された。そのうち悟ったのか泣かない赤子になったらしい。何を言ったらいいかもわからない。
I wouldn't expect that because Mom was quite sharp, but it does make sense with her
私
past.
にとって 玉があるかないかの違いなんて別に見るわけでもないし、私には関係ない。
It's not like, yeah, okay. Maybe that's what he needed to hear most.
What?
That he will always be just himself in front of her. What did you get her?
お前には迷惑をかけるかもしれないが、
これは
今回の旅に来てもらったのもそのためだ。
非常に貴重とされる牛の胆石、夢にまで見た飛躍が今
Maybe he shouldn't have given her the golden balls before talking.
ようやく手に入った。
If only she would look at some other balls as happily as that. You should have finished the talking before you gave her those. Yeah, clearly not. She's like, well, I got these instead. Well, then you should have given her something so bedazzling before talking.
月の君
The moon?
いつまでも仮初めの立場ではいられませんよ。
Ooh, it's funny time.
あなたはこの国の帝の弟和月なのだから。
That's what the title was. Kazuizetsu wasn't? Oh. Wait, I thought Genshin was the son. Did I have that wrong? Because Genshin, I feel like, would know most, but he keeps referring to him as the younger brother. What? No, he's the son of the emperor as well as the concubine that he truly loved, but because she could no longer bear children, was it? So she had to leave? Yeah, he's the son, not the younger brother. Or at least I had that wrong the entire time as well. But anyways, this episode, my god, was just so awkwardly, embarrassingly hilarious. I didn't know Mama was gonna get like all uppy in that frog, and that was how Genshin was going to tell her. That was such a funny scene. I could have stopped smiling. But I was getting a little bit worried because like goofy music was playing, so I was like, oh, this isn't like going to go seriously, is it? In the sense that like Genshin isn't going to be able to tell her, and that's kind of what went down. Genshin wasn't able to tell her anything, especially even at the end here when he was talking and like all you care before Mama got really distracted by the gallstones. Poor Genshin. I feel like he was pouring his heart out, but at the same time I do understand like Mama's position as well as what she said of how as baby she was left with the girls, and obviously like no one's her mother. All the girls themselves had to, you know, work to survive, so I guess no one could really look after the child, like the baby that Mama was, like to give the attention and care a baby needs. And that's why, yeah, I guess that's why Mama's never cried. This does explain a lot, because one thing about Mama's character that I did find fascinating but just didn't really pay much attention to it, because I thought that was just like the character they made Mama out to be, was how just like emotionless she is in a lot of really dangerous situations or scary situations. But it makes sense. I guess she's kind of lost that expression and emotion because no one's really given her that attention as a child. So like as a child, when you cry and no one gives you attention, you know, you learn that crying isn't effective, or like reacting like that or emotions like that. And so I guess that part of Mama has been lost, and that's why in life or death situation, you know, just last week they were escaping death with guns fired at her. She always had a blank expression, and that does explain the reason why. I just thought it was their character design for Mama to be like this really strong character that can get through anything. But no, it's more so the fact that she's lost that sense of emotion, and that's why in moments like this, where Genshin is opening up to her, she literally decided to just like block her ears and be like, if I can't hear it, no one's telling me. So yeah, it was a little unfortunate, a little bit frustrating that Mama didn't hear Genshin out, but I do understand in her position that the more she knows, it is going to get dangerous. And as Genshin kind of monologued at the end there, it does look like Genshin doesn't get to play eunuch anymore. It does look like he is about to now start being a part of the political game, which does put Malma at risk anyway. So I think Malma does need to know. So hopefully after she has a little fun time with the Ox Galstones, you can finally pay attention to Genshin's frog. Anyways,